Thank you.
So, random question that I had in the Facebook group. Shout out to the Podcast Brothers Facebook group. And I asked the question and got a lot of responses. And that question is, how do you find your peace? I'll go first with this, man. My number one vice, man, is the gym. And I thought about that, man. Just like, I like waking up. Well, I don't like waking up, but I get up at 4 a.m. and get myself ready for the gym at 5. And after the gym, I go to work. But I think that going to the gym early in the morning sets off my day. And I realized that sometimes I'm in the gym bench pressing more than what I should be bench pressing because I think of something that pisses me off. And I get the strength and I just be like, fuck that, fuck you. And I go harder than what I should be going. And it feels great to let it out in that way. So if I was not going to the gym in the morning, I think that I don't know what I'd be doing because, I started doing that just because I didn't feel like going to the gym after work. Sometimes you just want to come home and relax. Yeah. But then when I started doing it, I started to realize, oh, this is great for more than just the physical, for the mental. Everything that bothered me the day before or the week before, and I just let slide because, okay, maybe I can't express to you, and this might not come off right, but I can't express to you my displeasure and what you said it did, so I'm just going to relax on it. But when I go to the gym, I'm going to throw around some weights. I'm going to scream. I'm going to let it out, and I'm going to be good.
Yeah, but I know your T-shirts are pissed off at you because this one's barely going across your arm.
No.
Right? So calm the fuck down or buy some bigger T-shirts if you're going to keep doing that shit.
T-shirts. Like, I hope he wasn't this mad. God damn.
Jeez. The thread about to pop.
He's stretching the fuck out of me.
Like, I hope he don't wear me on Monday.
Oh, shit. He coming for me. He coming for me.
Nike shirts like, please don't wear me on arm day.
Please don't do it. Just don't do it.
The smooch can't stretch that long.
The swoosh.
The swoosh. That's definitely going to be the name of the episode. The swoosh can't stretch that long.
So that's your
podcasting.
piece.
Podcasting.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? I'm away.
Podcasting is your piece?
It's peace. Because I'm away from the world, really. Like when I'm in here, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I get a phone call that there's an emergency happening, I got to stop what I'm doing and leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm a parent.
Of course.
But fortunately for me, I haven't had those situations while I've been recording. So this is peace for me. Why wouldn't it be peace? You don't think it's peace?
Yeah, it's just not mine.
But because you're not really, because once you leave here, it's back to the world.
Yeah.
And here, honestly, in here, it's just like for me, you got to figure I'm in here from 12 to 3:30. So I get 3.5 hours of nobody bothering me. They're respecting my time, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what your life is after you leave here.
Not saying my life is hectic, but you're back to, hey, when your phone ring, make it happen, or you know what I mean? Just
I
so
got you.
You're back on the clock.
and taking advantage of my downtime. So when there's nobody around, relax, enjoy your time. You know what I'm saying? It's like go hard for everything that you're doing, no matter what it is. And when you get the opportunity, take advantage of it. Even if that's just watching Netflix or playing the PS4 or, you know what I'm saying, taking a nap. So
that's cool. That's you rejuvenating yourself. I feel that totally. Jarrell, what's your piece?
Music, probably. Number one. I listen to a lot of music. Like 24/7. Even like, fortunately, the type of job that I have, I can actually listen with my headphones on all day. So when I'm at work, and I actually work a lot, so say if I'm working like 12 hours, most of that I'm listening to music and podcasts. So basically that's what it is.
Your piece is music.
Yeah.
I definitely have to agree with that. I love music, but vibe music. So I like listening to her, and I like listening to just those kind of smooth vibes. Somebody similar to her. Like I love listening to that. It'll take me to a whole nother world. So the bathtub, love hot baths. That's like my piece. In my bedroom. Like creative. Being creative is my source of peace. So whether I'm podcasting, whether I'm, I don't know, writing or, you know, whatever the case is, just where I'm expressing myself and like, you know, letting go, that's my piece when I'm able to.
I definitely got to disagree with y'all with the music thing. And if that's your piece, that's your piece. But I actually wrote down something so I won't forget. Okay. But I remember music, you know what I mean? Music is no longer my go-to because music used to make things worse. And that might have just been the music that I chose.
Why is that?
Might have been the music I chose. Like, I remember being like 12, 13, maybe 14. But I was in middle school. So whatever age that was, listening to After 7, Till You Do Me Right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, why am I listening to that? Like
I was like that too. I
yeah,
listened to
but
old,
it didn't
my
make you.
old shit.
That music didn't make you feel good. Though, make you feel worse.
Not
It did.
for me.
Oh
Maybe
man,
listen to Khalees.
Khalees wasn't out back then.
I'm a little different because like, when growing up, I wanted to be a music producer.
Yeah.
And I play different instruments, so I listen to music a little differently than people. I don't just listen to it because of the mood I'm in. Like I'm actually technically listening to stuff musically.
Well, see, that's definitely the
Like,
difference.
that's a difference for me.
But I was listening to music when they were just like, "Why did you break my heart?" And I'm sitting there listening to it like, ah. So, and then I used to actually think music was the thing. And either you listen to a song that relates to you, so it doesn't help you. So if you listen to a song like, "Yeah, you broke my heart," so F you, that's not helping you. It's just that's the
helping
song
you
that you
release
chose to put on.
This is how much of a music nerd I am. Like while you're listening to that and all you can hear is the lyrics, I'm listening to like what chords they played in the background and shit.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
being
Like
technical.
I'm listening to like beats
Yeah.
and the chords that they play on the piano, and is the bass line too heavy for that song?
But
I'm a nerd when it comes to shit like that.
Or y'all mix that trash.
Yeah.
The
Like
mixer of that song should be fire.
what? Like
But-
I could tell who mixed what when it comes to certain stuff when it comes to music.
Oh yeah, you got an ear for it. So, but what you're saying is sometimes music is a way to release pain. So people try to do too much to bury it and kind of swish it under the rug, and music kind of helps you relieve it. Like, yes, I do feel this way. Yes, I do feel like crying, and that should be your source of healing. And if you're just okay with shoving things, you're gonna explode either way.
For me, when I listen to music, I'm telling you, it made it worse. Like
Yeah.
it's a vibe because once you listen to that tempo, that type of music, it puts you become that tempo. So if it's a slow tempo song and it's about whining and crying, you get into that tone. And I don't want to hear no up tempo. I want to hear this because I've just been programmed that this is the sweet spot.
That's the only thing that I don't. That doesn't happen to me.
It happened to me. Like I
Like
said,
music changes your mood and stuff. It doesn't change.
some girl,
Oh, wow.
some girl didn't like me, and the song came on, and woof,
Killed you.
the song made it worse.
Broke your heart?
Heartbreak.
Song made it worse.
When you're
The
never
music-
the same.
Almost killed yourself.
Every time you hear that shit now, you start crying.
It just takes me back to where I
Yeah.
was going. Like it's a good song, like baby, like After 7 Till You Do Me Right. I'm like I had no business listening to that at that time.
You mad?
She scarred the shit out of you.
You all right, man?
I had no business listening to that.
damn.
I don't know what I could have been listening to at 4. I had to be like 12, 13. Honestly, like what am I doing listening to that?
Why didn't she want you
See,
to?
I used to.
I never told her that I wanted her. That's the thing.
oh, okay.
She just I just seen it with somebody else.
It's just the
Yeah.
Baby, come back.
it all depends on what type of person you are, man. I'm growing up 8 years old listening to Anita Baker and shit.
Oh no.
Okay,
I'm
but
saying, like, I'm
Shit.
listening to-
But does
different
Anita
stuff.
Baker have that type of vibe to get you in your feelings? She's,
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know.
You need to listen to Anita Baker.
No one in the world could move me. That ain't the words.
No,
but
'cause
I'm
if
trying
he-
to figure out what did she
If
sing?
he does, it's gonna deflate his
Yeah.
muscles.
like
You don't like if you don't want to be in that.
all
world,
right,
don't
all
listen
right,
to Anita
all right.
Baker.
Picture this, Babyface. Where will you go? Why was I listening to that?
because he's the shit.
Oh yeah, see, why am I listening to Babyface? Where will you go? And who's gonna love you like I
Maybe You
do?
thought it was a dope song.
It put me in a sadder mood. I'm telling you, Babyface. Where will you go?
Your sad ass needs to start listening to Bow Wows and shit like that, man. Like start listening to stuff up tempo shit. Stop
What
listening
was
to
Bow Wow
sad
shit?
If you gonna be sad, start listening
Bow
to
Wow
like,
wasn't out.
well, damn. He had to have been out.
I was 12, not Bow Wow. Bow Wow was like I'm older than
What
Bow
was
Wow.
out
that's
when we
true.
was 12?
What year? What year is that?
What year did like we talk what Bow Wow or me?
You. When you
Man.
was 12, how old were you? What year was it?
I don't recall. 90.
It had to be like early 90s.
early 90s, man.
Yeah, so you was like listening to like Troop and shit.
Keep Sweat,
Troop is the
Twisted.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Baby,
I'll Be
baby,
Sure.
I
Yeah.
know. Like all that. 96. It was
Christopher
around-
Williams ass.
It was
nigga, know
whoa,
what I'm saying?
don't wake me.
Woo.
Don't
Yeah.
wake me. Come
That was
on.
that shit.
That was why were those my favorites? Y'all,
Look how
you're making my point.
aggressive you getting.
Because-
Woo.
No,
Y'all
why?
making my
because
point.
at that time, that was just good music, man.
Why was
Just because
I
you got emotional with it, don't blame the music.
Right.
Don't blame the music because you cried over it.
no longer will
burn
music
every
be my
episode.
way of peace? It's the gym and other things,
Don't
bro.
blame the music.
I
brother.
should have not been
The music
exposed.
did not make you soft.
I should have not been exposed to that type of music at that age, man.
Man, if you don't,
I never seen somebody have such strong hatred for music.
I love music, but as far as
he mad the music made him a sissy.
Right. So if it
Hey, come on, man. It's not the music
Made
fault,
him
brother.
smooth.
If you got that inner sissy inside of you,
let it out.
ain't got nothing to do with the music.
sitting there crying, holding the radio.